Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Well, if you're looking for something that's a blast to play and a little bit different than what's out there at the moment, then you're going to want to check out this BOROS equipment deck. But before we get into that, thank you everybody who has hit that subscribe button. We are growing so fast, and it's all because of you. It means the world to us over here. If you want to be eligible to win some fun stuff, including a free booster box when we go live on September 24th, you should also hit that subscribe button to become a Brew Crew member so that you are eligible. So, what do we got for you today? Like I said, it is a BOROS equipment deck. We just hit Diamond. That's the time to be playing all kinds of fun stuff. Whenever you hit a new tier, whether it's Diamond, Gold, Platinum, whatever, this is the kind of deck I like to take out and run. So it is equipment deck, so let's go over those first. We have 4 Tormentor's Helms, which just gives us +1/+1, and when we get blocked, it does 1 damage to defending player. Just a nice little cheap equipment to get out there. We have 4 copies of Leather Armor, gives us a little bit of ward and a little bit bigger back end on our creatures. It can also equip for 0, which is kind of neat, and I'll explain why in just a moment, what we're going to kind of take advantage of that with. And then we have 3 Goblin Morningstars. Not only does this give us a 1/1 no matter what, it might even become equipped with it, but it gives us an equipment with trample on it, so that's a big one for us. We need that too. Then we have our early game creatures. We have 4 copies of Fireblade Charger. Because it's Fireblade Charger, you keep getting this bigger and bigger, and unless they can exile it, they have to either take the hits or kill it and take the hit anyways, and it just gets way out of control when you equip it later on with the Sword of the Realms, because it comes back to your hand, you rinse and repeat, but we'll get to that card in just a minute. We have 4 copies of Igneous Smith from the new set. Fits really well in this deck. 1 white, 1 colorless, Human Artificer. It's a 1/1. When Igneous Smith enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Whenever 1 or more artifacts enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Igneous Smith. This ability triggers only once each turn. So, I mean, it's enough to be a good card. We're going to dig a little bit, and it becomes a 2/2, 3/3, 4. Yeah, it just gets bigger every turn with our deck. I think it fits perfectly in here. Then we have 4 copies of Runeforged Champion. So that means we're going to have some runes. Let's go ahead and get into those. We have 1 copy of Rune of Sustenance, 1 copy of Rune of Mortality, and 1 copy of Rune of Speed. Granted, if they exile one of our runes somehow, we don't get it back, but otherwise 1 of each is plenty, because we get to search our library and or graveyard to grab one of these. So I think that's perfect for the deck. Then we're going to go ahead and round into our late game creature decks. We have 3 Halvar God of Battles. I almost always want this on the Sword of the Realms side first. Unless we're late game, we're already equipped up, and throwing Halvar God of Battle first is going to win the game that turn with the double strike, then obviously do that. But Sword of the Realms, get that on your Fireblade Charger if it's out there. Even if you have to put it on the Smith, the Runeforged Champion, almost anything else in the deck, it's still going to be tons of value, because we're either looking for deep, we're getting another Runeforged Champion from our deck or our library, or we're just going to hit them over and over again with the Fireblade Charger. Then we have 2 copies of Icing Death Frost Tyrant, another new card. 2 white, 2 colorless for a dragon, 4/3 flying vigilance. I love vigilance. When Icing Death Frost Tyrant dies, create an Icing Death Frost Tongue, a legendary white equipment artifact token with equipped creature gets +2/+0, and whenever equipped creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls and equip for 2. Super strong, whether it's a 4/3 flyer with vigilance or it becomes a 2/0 equipment that taps one of their creatures that's going to be in your way when you are attacking. And then last creature in the deck, we have 3 copies of Brunner Battlehammer. This is 1 white, 1 red, 2 colorless for a Dwarf Warrior, 5/3. Each creature you control gets +2/+0 for each equipment attached to it, so that's going to get out of control real quick. And then you may pay 0 rather than pay the equip cost of the first equip ability you activate each turn. Before I forget, the shenanigans we're getting into with the Leather Armor is we're going to try to throw these runes on Leather Armor. Because not only, then we don't lose our runes by putting them on a creature, but when we throw another creature out, we go ahead and equip this for free onto that creature, especially say it's a Fireblade Charger. Now it has haste, we get in, we hit them for a bunch. If it dies, we hit them for some more. So those are the shenanigans we want to do with the runes. And lastly, we have our Planeswalker. We have 2 copies of Nahiri, Heir of the Ancients. Does all kinds of fun stuff in this deck. It doesn't see a lot of play, so let's go over it. It's 1 white, 1 red, 2 colorless. For a Planeswalker that comes into play with 4 loyalty, you can +1 create a 1/1 white core warrior creature token. You may attach an equipment you control to it. Solid. -2, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a warrior or equipment card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order, which is nice. because we have a warrior here, and a whole bunch of equipment, so it hits a lot of stuff. Lastly, you can -3 Nahiri, Heir of the Ancient Steel's damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to twice the number of equipment you control. That can get out of control super fast, and you can just blow up really big creatures or those pesky planeswalkers that everybody's playing. And then lastly, we have our lands. Nice and simple because our deck is pretty close to split down the middle. We have 10 plains, 10 mountains, and 4 pathways in our colors. I do want to mention real quick, in case you're wondering, yes, we can only throw Rune of Mortality if we have Runeforge Champion out. So, without further ado, go ahead and get into the gameplay. Old Sarge. What's up, Sarge? Okay, we go first. We have 3 lands, Igneous Smith, Rune ×2, a Sustenance and a Speed, and Icing Death. Let's keep it. Lead off with the plains. We'll go into an Igneous Smith. So, are they mono white? Well, we'll see. Might as well get some red out there. They don't need to know we have red. Come on, Smith. No whiffs. Big money. Ah, yeah. Morningstar 'tis. They're already looking at our Igneous Smith, so maybe they have some removals. Luminarch Aspirant coming down. Okay, so we'll throw this out on red. I think I have to go with the Morningstar. That way I can start putting runes on it. There we go. I'll take that. And I'll take a trade with the Luminarch Aspirant any day. If we hit a land off the top, I think we go Icing, or do we go... No, we go Runer? Portable Hole. Meh. Bye, Igneous. Luminarch Aspirant getting bigger. Coming in. No blocks. They did miss a land drop, so that's good for us. Okay, Runeforge Champion makes those cheaper next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Search library. It's the only one we can get. We can throw them all next turn if we want to. Let's go ahead and get in for 2. Pass the turn. And then next turn we can start gaining life with the sustenance. I don't know. We'll see. This Goblin Morningstar is about to get beefy. Professor Symbology. They're going to get Environmental Sciences because they are behind right now. There they go. There it is. They're going to pump the Professor. Yep. They're coming in for 3. No blocks. Another land, eh? I think we could throw this next turn, unfortunately. We need to draw some cards here. Let's go ahead and throw this on here. Throw the Rune of Speed on the Goblin Morningstar. We draw a card. Ooh, we get a bigger back end. So now we're going to throw the Leather Armor. We'll attach it to the Runeforge Champion. We'll throw out the Rune of Sustenance. Let's put that on the leather because of the fact that, once again, that equips for free. Even though they could portable hole it, I guess that's bad. Threw out the Rune of Mortality. If they have another portable hole, then they have another portable hole. But that's like the best thing we can do right there. Draw another card. And I guess we're fine losing this token. We need to be aggressive while they don't have land, because their whole next turn is probably going to have to be this, unless they hit a land, then they can do that and something, but they need land, so... Unless they just throw a portable hole, but I mean, we have an Igneous, we have Icing Death, we have Bruner. I'd probably go Bruner. Environment, so they really need the land. There's that. They grab the white. They could still portable hole here. Monk it is. Okay. They swing in. No blocks. We can't, I mean, because... Okay. What are we doing? I think we're throwing... I mean, or we could just make sure we get in the air. We have Trample right here, though. We have Trample. So let's go ahead and throw Broner now. Let's go ahead and pay 0 and throw this over here. And let's go ahead and get in. That's what I'm talking about. And then end the... Well... Do we move the leather armor over here? I think we do. I think we do. Skyclave Apparition's not my favorite idea. Luminar Cast, Portable Hole. These are just a few of my not favorite things. Pacifism, hey? Okay. You know we can... Okay. I can just move that Goblin Morningstar. Let's throw this out on white. You're a legendary, so let's go ahead and equip you. We might as well pay the 0. Put you over here. Let's throw the Igneous Smith. Tormentor's Helm looks good. Let's throw the Frost Icing Death. And let's go ahead and... This is Lifelink, Death Touch, Trample, and Haste. Yeah, let's go ahead and get in. I mean, they have to block with both, right? 11. No, they could just block. They have to block with the Luminarch Aspirant. That's a... Or, no, they would die. They have to block with both. Good game. I don't think they could have won no matter what. Good game. Shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa bop. Okay, we go first. Fireblade Charger on 1 into a turn 2 Tormentor's Helm into a turn 3 Runeforge. Yes, please. Yes, please. Have no removals, please, Shimmy. Uh-oh, we have mono whites. Oh, okay. Not control, though. So we put this out on white, that's for sure. They could just block. Let's go. So if we attack, we just lose our creature and shoot them for 2, and they have no creature, but our board's empty, and they're gonna like maybe double spell or something, but they might just portable hole it anyways. So let's just go. Okay, they take the block. Like I said, if they had portable hole, what were we gonna do? So we'll throw the Runeforge Champion next turn, and then if we hit another land, we go to the sword, and then we put on the... Oof, okay. Well, that's why they did that. There we go. So we put you out. We put you out. We'll search the library. We want... probably some Death Touch. Here comes a Clarion into a Paladin class. Here they come for 3. There's another land. So we've got plenty of those. I think this turn we want to go like this. And then I want to equip it. Now it's nice and big. It has vigilance, so let's go ahead and attack. And then... there we go. Now we could block the Luminarch Aspirant if they could... No, we can't. Never mind. Okay, they're going to just keep making that one big. So we'll throw the Runeforge Champion out with no blocks. Let them come on in. Oh, another one of you, huh? So let's put you out on... I don't know what color matters at this point. White. We have a lot of white in our hand. I think we have to put out the Runeforge Champion this turn. This gives us double strike. But they're going to be getting bigger. So yeah, we got to go with the Runeforge Champion. Let's go ahead and search our library. Let's grab Lifelink. Let's throw the Lifelink. There's so many different options because there's 2 of them. Let's throw the Lifelink on the new one. Let's throw the Death Touch on the old one. The Death Touch on the new one. Nice, nice. Let's go ahead and get in for 4 with some Lifelink. Pass a turn. And then next turn, I think we're Halvaring. This turn, we're going to let them come on in with this Luminarch if they want to, and we'll just block it. Yep. Yep. Make your stuff big. Ugh. Okay. Coming in with both. Got to get rid of the one Luminarch Aspirant for sure. So let's go ahead and block here. And then we don't have first strike yet, so we just... Unfortunately, that's what that is. That's what that is. Another land is not bad. So we'll definitely throw the Halvar God of Battle out. That's a must. This gives us +1/+1. I think we have to put this on here. That also gives us doubles. I mean, we already had that now with Halvar. Let's throw that out. Go next. Okay, we'll pick you. And we'll keep it on you. It's the only thing about Halvar. Let's go ahead and get in for 5. We have first strike, so there's just... They can't... There we go. It gains the lives. And then... I can equip you. What am I thinking? It's free. Let's get that double strike going. Pass the turn. Okay, they're getting big. Let's doesn't really matter what we do here. Submit 0. So they're gonna hit us in the air for a bunch, but we're gonna get lifelink. So we're gonna go ahead and block you here and you here. 2 blocks. We go to 10. We go to 2. That's a game. That's a game. We got Metagordos. Okay, they go first. We have to mulligan here. 2 mountains with nothing we can really do till turn 2. I don't know. I mean, we have these goblins. We do draw. I mean, we turn 2. It's so good if we do hit a white. Okay, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. It's greedy. Come on, white off the top. White, land. Heart of the cards. Foretell? Boom! Goes the Dynamite. Now we go Igneous Spirit. Or Smith. Whiff on the Smith. Hey, we just got it to where we didn't hit 4 lands in a row, I guess. Hunt for specimens. I wish we could get over trample on them right now, but we can't. I think the best bet at the moment is the Runeforge champion, because then we can double up next turn. They're going to be drawing cards. I mean, we use the most amount of mana this way. It just seems like it makes the most sense, and then if we don't hit another land next turn, at least we can do some runes and stuff. +1/+0, and has haste or a death touch. I mean, death touch with trample is probably pretty strong. Hello. Oops. No. I meant to say hello. No attacks in the turn. Here comes some drawing. They're using teaching. Okay. Oh, nice. I really wish we would have hit a land there, but I think we need to make the Igneous Spirit bigger. So let's go ahead and throw out a Goblin Morningstar. See what we roll. We roll a nice old 1. We get a 1/1. We throw out... We don't need, we don't need this yet. If they kill this, that sucks because now I won't get... Yeah, we're going to throw the rune. We're going to put it on the Morningstar. We don't get as much out of it this turn. Oh, where's our lands? So we're definitely swinging with everything. They're going to block. That's the kind of deck they are. They're probably going to wipe our board. And then we have more creatures. We have more creatures. If we had another land, we'll go Halvar, the sword side, though. That way, if they do board wipe, we get it back, whatever they wipe. Probably the Runeforge champion. There's the other land. Well, let's throw that. Let's throw the sword. Let's attach the sword to the Runeforge champion. And let's go ahead and... I think we swing in with everything, because if they're going to get a treasure, they're going to get a treasure anyways. And if they're going to try to... Yeah. So we take them down 4. Now they'll -1 and kill, which I'd rather them do that than create a okay, so there's the treasure. I mean, if they blood on the snow here, they have almost no snow, and they're going to get back a 1/1, like crippling fear. Okay. There we go. Oh, Fireblade Charger. I like you. 1, 2, 1, 2. I think I go Fireblade Charger. We equip this to give it haste. We throw this out just to have it on the battlefield. And we swing in for 3. If they kill this, they take 3 more and it comes back to our hand. We'll just loop. Unless they have to do another crippling fear, of course, but it still comes back to our hand. Just doesn't do damage. See, we could still attack into that over and over again. I think the play here is haste, vigilance. I wanted to have first strike. That's a great one for later. Do I get for what do I have? I have lifelink, death touch, and haste, I think is the other one. So does anything give me... This gives me trample. Not that I'm going to be killing it. I think I just go with the... I go with the Bruner. Do they have the counter spell? Poison the cup, okay. We'll send 3 at their dome. Bring it back to our hand. Get our Bruner. Let's attach you to Bruner so we get it back if they board wipe. I mean, I don't know. They'd have to have... I don't know how they board wipe here. They only have possibly 5 lands, and this doesn't die to shadows. Okay, well, they do that. We get it back. Okay. Well, let's just keep the Fireblade Charger train going. Let's throw that out there. Let's put the sword on it. Let's throw out the leather armor. We can equip that for free. So now they have to, you know, pay a little more. Let's go ahead and swing in with this. Oh, there's no point if they just block. I meant for it to die. Yeah, that was... Oops, it has vigilance, so it doesn't matter. Next turn, we'll do more damage with it. Yeah, you can block it. I was just running in just to run in. So they'd have to have, like, Baleful Mastery to get around the Fireblade Charger doing its thing. And then next turn, we can Broner again. But now they have Counter Magic up. So I think we're just equipping... we're just going like this. And then... Now we can kill that, so I don't think I need to throw that this turn, because now we can throw more things out. So let's go ahead and get in. Okay, they take the block. That's fine. We just want to get rid of that. Okay. And... I don't care if they get rid of our Runeforged Champion. Nah, let's throw out stuff. Let's throw out things and stuff. Come on, 10 through 20. Or 6. I'll throw out the leather armor. Let's beef up our 1/1. And then we just end the turn. I mean, next turn, if they leave up any mana, we can Bruno. If they board wipe, we throw the Fireblade Charger us 4 to their dome. We rethrow the Fireblade Charger. We equip it up. We still have the Nahiri. A Mordekainen does not bother us. So they're going to have an 8/8.
Like you.
Okay.
I would run
So...
if I were you.
Let's give it... They're tapped out. Let's go ahead and throw the Bruno. There we go. Do you have trample? Yeah, I think this is probably just the game right here. Let's go ahead and equip you onto here. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's nothing they can do, even with an 8/8 dog. Good game. Woo! Okay, everybody, that's going to do it for Boros Equipment, and like I said, this is just a fun deck. This is, you want to play with your buddies, you want to complete a quest, you just got to a new tier deck, and you want to try something for fun instead of the same thing over and over again. So do keep that in mind. It's only like tier 4, maybe tier 3, probably tier 4, but it is a fun deck, and when it goes off, it is a blast. A few changes. I am going to be experimenting with Igneous Smith and Core Blade Master. I don't know which one I like better, so, you know, we are going to be playing around with those. So basically we're going to be running either 4 of these, or let's move you over here right now so we can see more. We're going to be running either 4 of these or 4 of these. By taking out the Igneous Smiths and putting in the Core Blade Masters, now we just have warriors, you know, warriors. Of course, that's not a warrior, and that's a god, but we have plenty of warriors that get double strike. Halvar gives, you know, double strike as well. Like, it's very synergistic, so I'm going to be playing with both of these. I definitely wanted to try the Smith at first because it's a new card and it looks so much fun. And then we're also going to probably take out 2 plains, take out 2 mountains, and play around with some snarls. Go ahead and get those in the... Come on now. We're going to try out the snarls and see if, you know, are those working for us? Does that give us more colors early on? Or do we end up having them come out too often tapped and it feels bad? So we're going to be trying that out and giving that a test. Like I said, we're probably going to try out some Core Blade Masters for a minute just to try that out. So this is what I'm going to do next time. But I might take these right back out and put the other ones back in. I might take the snarls back out and just add the plains. What do we think is craftable here? Well, Runeforge Champion, be careful, that's not one that goes in a lot of decks, so if you don't like this or you don't own them, you might not want to craft that, not gonna lie to you there. Halvar God of Battle is a extremely good card in a lot of different decks, but if you don't play those kind of decks, buyer beware of that card, because spending 3 of your hard-earned mythics to craft that, and then you don't play it much, could be bad. Same thing with Icing Death, Frost Tyrant. Don't go crafting those probably if you don't have them, unless it's something you're gonna be playing a whole lot. Nahiri, if you don't own them, do not craft them. I like Nahiri when I like Nahiri, otherwise it is just an absolute trashy planeswalker. Just, if you don't own those, don't play this deck, believe me. And of course, go ahead and craft lands if you don't have them and you think you're ever going to play those colors. Those are always safe. So that's the deck. That's going to do it for today. Let us know down in the comments what you thought of this deck, if there's anything you want to see in the future. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that subscribe button. This has been an absolute blast, and it's all because of you. Remember, we're going live September 24th to give away all kinds of fun stuff, because you helped us hit 500 subscribers. If you want to be eligible to win some of that, smash that subscribe button and become a Brew Crew member yourself. And as always, until next time, have a blast in the arena.